Okay, hello. As many of you know, we're approaching the time of transition where I am leaving the parish in a formal way. I'll still be around, still living at Holy Spirit, but we have with me today Father Anthony Cruz, who is recently arrived from India, and we wanted to take a chance to introduce him a little bit to you and give a chance to talk about some of his background and some of the things that he enjoys. So, Father, where are you from?
I'm actually from India, from the state called Tamil Nadu, and I was born in a small town called parochial. You might know the village name, but and I just studied there in St. Anthony's High School. That's the hometown parish.
Okay, so you were from the state of Tamil Nadu, and I think that's in the southern part of India, right?
Yes.
Kind of on the very southern tip, close to it. What's the capital of Tamil Nadu?
Chennai.
Chennai.
Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu.
Okay, so you were born in a small village there, and you said you went to St. Anthony's High School? Was that a Catholic high school?
Yes, it is.
Oh, are there a lot of Catholics in that part of India?
We have a lot of Catholics in that town. It's almost, I think, more than 1,000 families.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a shrine, the hometown parish. It's a shrine, St. Anthony's shrine.
Okay, so are there other churches in the town too, like for 1,000 families, or is it just one?
Well, there are very many. There are very many, but this is one of the biggest church. And since it's a shrine, so
okay,
a lot of
so
people coming from.
you grew up, and was that shrine your parish church?
That's a parish church, and I belong to the mission parish.
Okay, to the mission parish, sure. So you grew up there. Afterwards, did you have high school, you said, and then did you go to college right away?
I finished my 10th grade, and right away I joined the seminary, and I did my junior college, and that was the time I learned my English, and then I started to finish my college, and then joined for the philosophy, and I did my secular studies college.
Okay.
Degree, literature, English literature.
Okay, so you get a secular degree
Mm-hmm.
in like English literature as well, and then study philosophy?
Philosophy.
Okay.
So both I did at the same time, and then for a year of training that's called Regency,
Mm-hmm.
and then I joined theology. So
Mm-hmm.
after completing theology, so I was ordained a priest at the age of like 27 or 28, something like that. So,
Okay, at 27 or 28?
yeah, this is my 12th year of my priesthood. So
Sure. So after your ordination as a priest, did you work in India?
I did work there for almost 5 years in
Okay.
different dioceses.
Okay. Kind of in the southern part of India, near
Yes.
your home state?
Yes, so it's close by, it's almost close by, and a little far away also, in different dioceses. And the last parish I was working in a small parish. It was like having some 40, 50 families, and that was a new parish from a diocese given to our order. And there I was a
Okay.
pastor.
Okay.
Serving as a pastor for almost 1.5 years.
Okay. So in India, most of the Christians seem to be from the way south.
Yes.
Okay. So much of the rest of the country, what are the religions that people practice?
Like Hinduism
Mm-hmm.
and Muslims. And these are two.
So are there Hindus in the south in your state?
Oh yes,
Tamil
there
Nadu?
are. I mean, the whole India has got like 80% of Hindus,
Okay.
and then maybe like 2-3% of like Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And then Christians in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
south, you
Christians.
said there's a lot,
Yeah,
but
lot.
there's not as many in the
Yeah.
northern part of the
but
country.
most of them are Hindus.
Okay.
Maybe most of them are Hindus, like 3-4% of them are like Christians and the Muslims.
Okay. So then you came to the United States, and I think, have you just served in our Diocese of Fargo?
I did, like in 2019, September 13th, I came here to serve in the Diocese of Fargo.
Okay. So in
the first
2019,
September 13th.
just before COVID started.
Exactly.
So where was your parish?
So, St. Teresa Little Flower Church, Rugby.
Okay.
So I was with Father Franklin Miller
Mm-hmm.
as a vicar, parochial vicar for 2 years. And from there, I moved to Nativity Church of Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
So I served as associate parochial vicar to Father Bill for 2 years. And then from there, I moved to St. Joseph's Catholic Church,
In Devil's Lake,
Mhm.
with
So,
Father Matt Kramer.
Matt Kramer, yes.
Okay. And then I think you got caught up in some of the American immigration things and
Yes.
had to go
So
back for a
With
year.
my green card, my visa expired, and therefore I had to go back to India. So I can't stay here illegally. So I took a break for almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
So worked on getting a new set of our own visa. So with the new visa, then I had to come back now. So
Mm-hmm. So when you went back to India for a year, what did you do?
I was in a parish. I was serving as a parochial vicar for that year,
Okay.
and I was taking care of that priest, and I was taking care of the parish.
Mm-hmm.
And we had like one main parish and 3 mission parishes we had.
And 3 mission parishes. Okay.
So I was just going around visiting the houses and saying mass in different mission parishes and the parish main parish. So
Sure.
I was almost doing everything there.
So you mentioned growing up in this area where there was a shrine of Saint Anthony.
Anthony's.
What about some of your favorite saints? Is Saint Anthony one of them, or do you have some other ones?
He is my patron and he is my family patron.
Okay.
So
And this
therefore-
is Saint Anthony
Saint Anthony of Padua.
of Padua. Okay.
So he is my patron and my family patron. So most of us would have like the last name with Anthony. So my name is Anthony Cruz, and my dad's name is Anthony Sammy, and my sister name is Anthony Amal, and my nephew name is Nick and Anthony. So therefore, then another nephew name is Anthony Felix. So therefore, he is our patron. So he's our
Oh,
patron.
so you would take Anthony like as a first name? Like all of these different people would take Anthony as a first
Yeah,
name?
we always have that Anthony, but not everybody. But since he's our patron, we always like to have St. Anthony's name added to our name. Since he's
Okay.
being the patron to our parish, and he's
Oh.
being patron to our home,
So-
my family.
So what kind of devotions do you do, or when you say he's a patron, what do you mean?
Oh, from the time I was small, when I was studying in St. Anthony's High School, that's where the parish is, or the main parish. So I know people always come from
you
so
have-
far.
Do you have like some special prayers that you say to Saint Anthony?
Do.
Okay.
And we have like every first Tuesday and other Tuesdays of every month, you will see people flocking towards that shrine. And recently we had a feast of St. Anthony of Padua on June 13th, and that was our biggest feast that they had. So
Okay.
thousands and thousands.
So how do you keep up that devotion here in the United States? What do you do?
So always, in case when I feel down, or most of the times, or every day, having that St. Anthony, and I make sure I say my prayer.
Okay.
And I strongly believe when I ask him for something, and he does it for me.
Okay.
He fulfills that for me. So
Very good. So what are some other things that you enjoy?
I like reading books. I was doing it, but not now anymore. But I mean, I like music. And as I'm here, I listen to music. I like some of those instruments, the Indian instruments that we play, but not like piano and all that stuff. But there are different other instruments. I like that, and I like singing. And here, after coming to America, I mean, before I left America, I was with Father Kramer. So I enjoyed fishing,
Mm-hmm.
like ice fishing and summer fishing.
Ice fishing.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
you get cold?
I mean, I dressed up well, so
Yeah. Yeah, so you enjoy fishing.
it was nice time, fun.
Yeah. I think, did he have a boat to fish on?
Oh yes, he does have it.
Ah.
We had lots of fish.
I know, I would hear stories of all the fish that you caught. I wondered if there was any left for anyone else.
Oh, that's a big lake.
It is a big lake.
They will definitely
So you
have a
enjoy fishing, and I think you enjoy cooking as well?
lot. Oh yeah, I do. I like cooking. I cook different type of Indian food, like making curry and then biryani and chicken curry and beef, mutton curry, fish curry. So I make all of that stuff. I mean, I enjoy cooking. So I make always whenever I'm free. I spend some time even cooking. So.
Well, good. Yeah, I think you'll have a chance to get to know the people, and you'll get to meet Father Anthony more as the days and weeks go on, and he becomes the official vicar here at Holy Spirit with Father Ross. You're welcome to find him and say hello and greet him after Mass and tell him stories or invite him fishing or whatever you would like, but it's great to have him here, and we wish you all the best and God's blessings.
Thank you. Thank you.